I designed the easiest iron farm build probably ever. Everything you need to get it working can be gathered in a matter of minutes or simply stolen from a nearby village. It's made from so few blocks, you could literally build it in under 2 minutes. While gathering resources for this farm, you can actually skip collecting iron for the buckets and hoppers. Those can be crafted from iron produced by the farm after it becomes
fully operational.
I'll go over how to do this later in the video, so make sure to watch the whole thing. When you're ready, pick a spot and build a 2x3 platform about 25 blocks above the ground. Place 3 beds side by side on the platform with the pillows on the opposite side of where you want the golems to fall. Crouch down and use the sides and bottoms of the beds to build a 3-block high wall around them, leaving the pillow side open. Then, on the same level as the platform, give yourself a 1-block gap and place a single block in line with the middle of the platform. Between the platform and the block you're now on, place 2 slabs and a trapdoor using temporary blocks as shown. Lure 3 villagers onto the beds and cover them with solid blocks. Extend the roof to a 5x5 spawn platform for the golems that will cover the standalone block, which will soon house a zombie. Place temporary blocks between the villages and this block to help block the view until you have the zombie in place. If you do not separate this block from other potential golem spawns, it could kill the zombie and ruin your day. At this point, if you don't have the iron for a bucket, you will want to put the zombie here now. Skip forward to see how that's done. If you do have a bucket, proceed with building and save the zombie for last. Once you poor people have the zombie in place, remove the temporary blocks and golems will begin to spawn on top of the platform. Simply pillar up on 4 blocks and just punch them to death until you have enough iron for a bucket or 2. Replace the temporary blocks to stop the spawning. Now that we all have a bucket, return to the spawn platform and extend the 2 corner blocks of the back side by 1 block each. Then place 3 stair blocks in a U shape like so. Surround the platform and walls 1 block out so that you can't fall off. Make sure to leave the 3 stair blocks open. On either side of the opening, place and open a fence gate. In the opposite 2 corners, place a water source with torches on the walls if you're in a cold biome. On the ground, directly beneath the middle stair block, pillar up by 2 blocks and create a 5x5 ring so it forms a 3x3 hole directly in line with the farm's drop chute. Extend the ring upwards by 1 block and then fill the bottom half of the ring with 9 signs so that lava can be placed in the middle without flowing to the ground below. Replace the floor with 9 hoppers, all leading into a chest for collection. If you don't have the iron for these hoppers yet, you will soon. Until then, you can use a water stream to push any drops into a single hopper or just make it easier to pick up the drops manually. To activate the farm, you will need to wait until nighttime. Build a path up to the standalone block and place a boat on top of it. Build a temporary path off to one side and then lure the next zombie you see towards the boat. Walk down the temporary path and quickly break the connecting blocks so that the zombie has no choice other than to walk into the boat. You won't need to name tag the zombie because the boat will prevent it from despawning. Once the zombie is in place, break the blocks surrounding the zombie to prevent the golems from reaching it. Pillar back up to the farm and remove the blocks between the villagers and the zombie. Within seconds, your farm should begin spawning golems. Special thanks to ENXO4 for inspiring this design. If you found this video helpful, then you'll love my villager trading hall. You can turn your infinite iron into infinite diamond armor. If you want to see more like this, then consider subscribing.